welcome to the centre court here, and it is semi-final number 2 on day 9 of competition. Jamaica, world number 4, taking on Australia, world number 1. An absolutely huge game coming your way. Joining me in commentary today, none other than former Jamaican captain in Simone Forbes as the Australian Diamonds make their way out. Simone, you're looking forward to this game. Can the Diamonds do it?
Absolutely, the Diamonds can do it, and so can the Jamaicans, and that's what's so beautiful about this game, the unpredictability. Here we have the Diamonds arriving, but the matchup of the evening for me, and of course the Jamaicans heading here shortly, led by their fabulous captain Janine Fowler. I am just so excited, Sue, and cannot wait. There goes the Vibes Master, Dean Thomas, all fired up, coming inside. This match is going to be a cracker.
So much talk about this Sunshine Girls team, and they have been preparing for this World Cup. They've got the belief. But they're going to come up against an Australian lineup that will mean business here today. So we get straight into their starting 7, Simone, and Bruce gets the nod back at goalkeeper.
And I'm not surprised, Sue. Bruce is a grinder. She's gonna go at everything, and it's gonna be quite a cracker and a physical game. And here you have Bruce, the perfect person for that position. Brazil, I'm especially looking forward to the matchup with Brazil. Western in goal defense. Of course, we see the duo with Conan and Wood as expected, and just wrapping that up, Watson with the wing attack bit.
So the lady in charge of lining up this 7 now joins us sideline, the coach of the Australian Diamonds.
Coach Stacey, great performance from the Australian side. You now face a very tough side that hasn't been defeated. What's the mindset of the team coming into this game?
Yeah, I think, what you've done in your pool match has been able to build your combinations, learn the experience and the adaptation that's needed. And for us, we've just got to go to our style of playing. We want to play direct, we want to play quick, but we've got to get that court balance because obviously the Jamaicans are very athletic and have a very good defensive unit.
Well, a majority of them actually play in your league. So what are the kind of matchups that you've made for each position?
Yeah, I guess we haven't gone into too much detail about the singular matchups. I think our girls have obviously played against them all season and vice versa. So they have a good understanding, but I think it's the collective of how the units are going to move the ball or how the team collectively puts defensive pressure on is what's going to win the game.
Well, Coach, all the best for this one.
Excellent, thank you.
Great insight from the Diamonds coach, Stacey Marinkovic. And there's the lineup, or should I say the side warming up. Cara Conan, the nod-in-at goal shooter, she'll work alongside Wood. And Paige Hadley, well, the only Diamond that's been to 2 Netball World Cups previously, in 2015 a gold around her neck, and in 2019 the silver. So let's take a look at the team that they will come up against, and gee, there are some formidable names in this lineup. Connie Francis is the coach. Simone, how exciting is this 7?
I mean, we knew, no surprises here, but this 7, I believe, is what Connie's looking to for this win. Sterling, Ward, Wilson, we expect this trio around the back. They've been phenomenal throughout this tournament. Rochester, Link, and of course Janine Fowler, Beckford, the shooting circle. Khadija Williams, to me, has been amazing during this tournament, and so we're expecting more of that today.
Well, we know the bookends, don't we? It's all about the mid-court for Jamaica. Today we're going to go down and have a chat with the assistant coach of the Jamaican Sunshine Girls.
Coach Murdoch still undefeated in this tournament. How's the mood in the camp with the girls with the possibility of a redemption of the Commonwealth Finals?
Well, the mood in the camp is Irish Jamaican style. We are excited, still confident, but we know that it's a hard game. It's now the semi-finals. We're playing Australia. They were wounded in the game before now, and I'm sure they're coming guns blazing. The Commonwealth Games gave us the understanding and inspiration that we can be better, and we are working hard to do better than we did at the Commonwealth Games.
And Coach, I'm sure you would have done some video analysis. What are some of the key points that you've picked up with your matchups in your lineup?
The good thing about the video analysis that we did is that we went back to what we played in the Commonwealth Games last year, and we looked at the things that worked for us and the things that never worked for us, and we're going to try to use those. I can't say them as yet. I mean, in Australia, by the time they say this, they will be on court anyways, but we looked at what worked for us and what never worked for us, and we're going to try to do the best that we can to improve on what we did well and to do better on the things that never went well for us.
All the best. I know that the finals will be played on a very special Jamaican day.
It is our Independence Day, and I'm sure that the country is looking forward to the victory. We are looking forward to the victory, and I'm sure South Africa is behind us all the way, and we're happy about that.
Thank you, Coach.
Well, Coach Murdoch not giving away any secrets whatsoever. But see that lady there on screen? Her name is Janelle Fowler. She will step on court today for game 100. She becomes another centurion for the Jamaican Sunshine Girls. And what a game to step out and do that today.
Indeed, Sue. I mean, Janelle is a formidable leader, and to get this 100 here at the World Championship in a semi-final against Australia is something not many Sunshine Girls get to, and she deserves it and so much more. And I'm hoping for the best for Janelle today on our 100th game cap.
So the two sides getting ready. Head down onto the centre court. The crowd in this venue has been building all day, and they're going to get right behind these call-outs as Australia and Jamaica come out onto the court for semi-final number 2 on day 9 of the Netball World Cup.
Match officials for this match who are Gary Burgess and Gareth Fowler with Kate Mann as reserve. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to introduce to you the two teams playing in this Netball World Cup 2023 semi-final 2 between Jamaica and Australia. Taking on to court for Australia, let's put our hands together for goal shoot, Kara Kunen, goal attacker Stephanie Wood, wing attack and captain Elizabeth Watson, on center Paige Hadley, on wing defense Ashley Brazil, on goal defense Joanna Weston, and on goalkeeper Courtney Cruz. Head coach for Australia, Stacey Marinkovic. Ladies and gentlemen, Australia! And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome on court for Team Jamaica. Let's put our hands together for goal shoot and captain Janelle Fowler, on goal attacker Shanice Beckford, on wing attacker Khadija Williams, on center Nicole Dixon Rochester, on wing defense Latanya Wilson, on goal defense Jodie Enward, and on goalkeeper Shamira Sterling. Head coach for Jamaica, Connie Francis. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamaica!
Well, the faces say it, don't they? The nervousness that sits amongst the 14 players out on the court for Jamaica. They have never been to a World Cup final. For Australia, they have never not played in a World Cup final. The two umpires given the nod today, Gary Burgess and Gareth Fowler. Kate Mann, your reserve umpire. Well, there's the ball deliverer, handed over to Paige Hadley. And semi-final 2 about to get underway. The Australian Diamonds with the ball in hand. And the whistle goes, and we are all guns blazing here in Cape Town. Lizzie Watson, the captain of Australia, in at wing attack. Need a big game from her today. And Wood, nice easy open on the baseline. So the Diamonds, they're not early. They didn't play against Jamaica back in 2019, a wayward and a nervous ball early.
Yeah,
in Liverpool, did they? But they did meet back in 2015 and Australia got the win.
They did, Sue, and that's not how you really want to start as Jamaica. So we're hoping to see better from the connection with Khadija Williams and Dixon Rochester.
So the Diamonds looking to capitalise off that first error from Jamaica. Conan out. And then the backspace, so confidence to go over the mismatch height of Ward. Solid start for the Diamonds. Second phase, connection. Good with Watson. This is the patience we've seen all World Cup. If it's not on, retreat and set again. Conan to Brazel. Top of the circle, Lizzie Watson. So the width opens up from Steph Ward. Gee, they're trying hard, aren't they? But the Jamaican defence is all over them. And you can expect that for the next 60 minutes. And the wayward ball, so the defensive pressure steps in for Jamaica. Maddie Brown joining us on the sideline, a former Australian Diamond. Maddie, that's what it's going to be for Jamaica today. Defence, defence, defence.
Absolutely, and they made the Diamonds work so hard for that. Oh, has a great depth ball down the court there to Ward from Sterling. But the Diamonds, really good patience, but they've got to be able to take some of those risks long as well. Great feed to Fowler there. Great connection from the Sunshine Girls.
That's the connection we've been seeing throughout this tournament, Sue. That wonderful pass in from Dixon Rochester to Janine Fowler. I'd love to see them take it a little closer, but we know Janine Fowler, she's going to make it. And if it's not coming her way, she's going to pull it and ensure that it's done for the Jamaican team.
Terrific couple of goals in a row. Place on Janine Fowler. And she is here with one goal in mind. That is win this and then win the next.
Contact centre third, goal attack.
Steph Wood. In the corridor, out wide, and then this is where they've collapsed a little bit, the Diamonds, so nice swing to the top.
We're doing a lot of work early out the front. When she gets in, she really opens it up, so maybe getting in the circle a little bit early and allowing Hadley and Watson out the front to do the work to the centre circle.
Out wide, Ward off the back. So contact call on Ashley Brazel. Deja Williams, been terrific this tournament. Beckford, the unsung hero in the attack end for Jamaica. So shooting at 85%, she's on track early.
And this is just showing the Diamonds that, hey, I'm here. Janine can shoot, but I can shoot too. And that's what we've come to expect from Shanice Beckford here at this World Championship.
Wood, good connections in attack. Making their way to the circle. Edge doesn't like the look of it. Just a little late from Ward. Conan, strong. Wayward, Watson, who's there to back her up? Sterling has a look at it, but it's a quick offload for the Diamonds. Oh, gee, a bit of a get out of jail moment.
And we're used to that matchup with Watson and Wilson in the Suncorp League, and both ladies coming out on top, depending on when they play. So we're expecting that right here soon.
Courtney Bruce, so she gets her first hand on ball. Look at the two West Coast Fever athletes, goalkeeper and goal shooter. They train against each other every day of the week.
Williams just needs to make sure that ball's put. That's a better feed. But just a little bit further into space. If she puts it up in the air, Bruce is going to get a little tip, as we see here on that replay. Great elevation from Bruce.
Weston, good vision to open up the court for the Diamonds. Forward up through that middle channel, directing play. Into the pocket goes Hadley. And then there's nowhere to go, no target.
Jamaica doing so well in forcing the attackers wide into the pockets. Just no options, as you said. And Steph Wood doing so much in this middle channel.
Manage contact, win defence.
Wood again, the give and go, has to step back to find the middle. A good confident start for the vice-captain of Australia. So just over 5 minutes gone. Blow for blow early.
Manage wing attack construction. Manage construction with the bid.
Look at the space in the circle for Fowler. Well, great vision from Beckford. He set that beautifully, Jamaica.
Once Janelle has the side on, Fowler has the side on, you know she's open. It's just a matter of finding that space, placing the ball in the space, and 10 out of 10 times she's going to get it through.
Construction goal attack, centre third.
I love the confidence of the Jamaican team of just getting that ball to Janelle. I started a little slow, but here we have it, Australia. A nice try here by Jodie and Ward.
Yep, perfect by Ward. Ran it down, but it did land with Australia. They go here again in attack. Wood, high work rate early. And then not the finish and straight into the smallest defender's hand on the rebound, Jodie and Ward. And transition time for Jamaica. Nothing different statistically between these two sides when it comes to centre pass conversion or turnover conversion. Exactly the same this tournament. Bruce from behind. Beckford, quick offload. Strong take from the lady playing her 100th game for Jamaica, Janelle Fowler. And that's the take.
See a little bit of a change up from the Diamonds defence. They'd been hands over early, but you see Western sagging back for that double. I think just hedging the space and continually changing will hopefully keep those feeds in and maybe have a little bit of crack at getting some ball here for the Diamonds.
And we see Bruce trying to force Janelle Fowler high, hoping that the pass will come in and having to make a second pass with a go at it. Oh, there we have it.
Well, the contact from Lizzie Watson, straight into the feet, the planted feet of the Jamaican defence. So a great opportunity here for Jamaica. You can see Sterling in the right position. Williams has to steady, nowhere to go, backwards forced. Dixon Rochester, so the defensive pressure from the Diamonds through the mid-court. Very impressive. Now the conversion required. Watson the drive and a little easier into the circle for the Diamonds on that occasion. Conan. Goal number 2 from her.
Look at that, and that the Jamaicans are just caught flat in the midcourt. You have to keep moving. If it's not there, you just have to reset, and the attack has to keep moving so the ball can go down into the circle to follow, who is able waiting to convert.
So Courtney Bruce just inside the circle. Look at Joe Weston. Almost impossible to contend with that. She'll also get put out of play. So Janelle Fowler, 7 goals straight. Has missed only a few this tournament.
Just throw the ball back. I don't care who's passing this, just throw it back.
Shooting at 97% accuracy into this game.
Great depth by Hadley into that pocket, but just not that 1 or 2 second release from Conan. Sterling doing a great job in that circle.
Under all sorts of pressure, Sterling wearing Conan like a glove, but they find a millimetre in that. The Diamond shooters.
Obstruction, but obstruction goal attack. Centre third.
So the ball will be reset in the middle third. Umpires making it very clear where the penalty needs to be set.
Oh,
terrific
that's the
ball.
pass, Sue. That's the pass we're expecting from the Jamaicans. Janelle Fowler is in the circle. She's ready for it. Look to the circle first. If it's not there, then you can change. So beautiful pass here by Shanice Beckford to the Diamond Devils.
Terrific replay to see Fowler on that occasion. So Jamaica by 2 here, just over 5 minutes to unfold in this semi-final. And the winner of this, hello, Joe Weston. Here's Latanya Wilson. The winner of this will go on and play England in the grand final. New Zealand knocked out just earlier today.
The patience having to be shown here from the Diamonds attack. No options forward. Everything having to go back or laterally.
Well, Conan, she'd been pleading for it a couple of balls earlier, Maddie. And they just don't seem to have the confidence, paying a huge amount of respect to the goalkeeper from Jamaica, obviously.
Yeah, they're just not holding on to it enough. They're looking and she's not on in the first second and then they turn away, but she's popping out on the 2 seconds. So just a little bit of confidence. As a replay there for Beckford. Now's the opportunity for the Diamonds to convert this game ball.
Jamaica want to make sure they convert to on their centre pass. You want to ensure that you finish those turnovers. You want to minimize as much as possible here for the Jamaicans.
Oh, gee! 4 players into the huddle. 2 Diamonds hit the deck. Weston and Liz Watson. Look at this clash.
Moving
Keep your
on.
eyes. A little bit of a head knock too. You see Weston grab the head. So, turnover ball for Australia. And the conversion at the other end. They tie the game up at 9 apiece here in the first.
Contact with defence, top circle. Circle edge.
That's one of the matchups we've been looking at, Sue. Wilson and Watson. We know these two from the Suncorp League. We know what they're capable of, and it's always a battle when these two meet up.
Causing contact, goal defence.
Well, if you take it on form from the Suncorp Super Netball season, you'd say Latanya Wilson's had the upper hand of Lizzie Watson. How does that little matchup play out here today? Oh, Brazil, a little deflection. Good chase down by Dixon Rochester. The Australian bench are pleading for a replay ball.
And it looks like Rochester was looking at the umpire.
Wondering if it was.
Yes.
That's probably your answer, isn't it?
Really good option there, I think, from Jamaica going backdoor on the centre pass, allowing that really long depth in second phase.
The Diamonds looking at the umpire. You're not going to change their mind. My point would be just get on with it.
Sideline. Sideline.
Nice take by Lizzie Watson at the top, just through the two Jamaicans.
Whole time. That's intentional obstruction centre. It's a caution. If you repeat it, you'll be awarded on the side.
So that is the theme of the Netball World Cup. So Dixon Rochester just told it was an intentional obstruction. She's been given a caution. If she does it again, she'll be warned, and then she'll be off the court. We have seen that time and time again this tournament, Simone.
Yes, we have to. And as players, you have to adjust. You know that's what the umpires are looking at throughout this tournament. This is what, your sixth game, so you know that's coming. So you just want to be careful because your team is playing in the semifinals, and you don't want to be at a disadvantage.
Great direct play by Jamaica, leveling the score. Look at that pass, beautifully into Fowler. Lizzie Watson starting to find a little bit of space from Wilson. Steph Wood, just the one miss from her, but she's got the higher volume of the two Diamond shooters, sitting with 7 goals to Conan's 5.
Contact, we're going to take.
We talk about the defensive pressure from both teams and are only just sitting on 1 gain each. So I'm sure once these defensive units kind of settle and find themselves, we should see them flying for a bit more ball, but it's all about possession.
Oh, Chanel Fowler, what a take in the air that was, under all sorts of pressure. The big reached arm, the right arm, drew the contact on Bruce.
I want to see Beckford more going into the circle quicker. Pulling, Janelle Fowler on that replay. But I want to see Shanice Beckford going inside the circle some more, a little quicker. When you have the double team on Janelle Fowler, pull a defender and creating that one-on-one that Janelle does so well for the Jamaican shooting circle.
So the Diamonds with their nose in front as the final minute unticks here. Fowler again.
Here you are, goal shooter.
Absolute mission every time she goes for the ball. Goal number 12 straight for her. Wood has to go out wide. Conan opening the width of the court. And then a quick direct straight ball in. So one of the easier passages of play for the Diamonds.
Sterling there just caught flat, unaware of Conan is. And there we have it. Janelle Fowler wanting, begging. There we go. Oh.
Contact over the
So she'll get the penalty.
Ball's coming.
So 11 seconds on the clock here. Jamaica will shoot this. What do Australia do? Take their time back to the centre pass.
Australia.
Bruce is aware of it, and so is the umpire. So he's called time. Australia will lose this centre pass. Oh, go quick. Not enough though. So we get to the end of the first 15 minutes here in semi-final 2 on day 2, or day 9 should I say, and we are all tied up, probably as expected, Jamaica and Australia, 14 apiece. So, opening in exact